The bonus on. Now they give it to Drouillard. Drouillard will get his first. The bonus is on, so Schneeberger will shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Trevor has 5 points. He and Jeff Grout each have a 3-point field goal in the first half. The Otters' Tim Erickson hit a 3 also. No free throws for the Otters tonight. They have not been to the line yet. The West Central area has hit 3 out of 3 as Schneeberger steps there and drills it. Schneeberger with a half dozen. They're perfect on their free throws on 4 attempts. And this is the biggest margin so far, a 5-point lead for West Central area. Schneeberger misses the second one. Good rebound by Norman. And his outlet pass comes to Tim Erickson. Ahead to Draxton, right side of the floor. Draxton lets it go from the outside. That's off the heel. Weak side rebound. Here's Ness in traffic. Shot is blocked by Chad Davison, and Gary Schuler's on his feet after that one. Schneeberger double-teamed in traffic, looking for help. Bounce pass comes outside into the hands of Dave Drexler, 5'11" freshman guard. Now Schneeberger, 18-footer, he can shoot. 8 points for Schneeberger. The Otters trail by 7. Erickson against the pressure, beats the pressure, drives, dishes, Drouillard in traffic, hammered, and he'll shoot 2. Good job by Erickson breaking that press and then taking it to the hole and dishing. Now remember, if Drouillard goes to the free throw line and makes the free throws, the assist will go to Erickson because he did set him up for what would have been an easy basket. He had not been fouled, so here's the free throw, and Drouillard misses badly. Missed everything. And that brings the inevitable chance of air ball from the West Central fans. Here's the second one by Jason. That one's hard off the heel. And the board goes to Chad Davison. 5:30 left. First half. The Otters haven't scored in the second quarter. We've got a charge on Adam Hansen. Drouillard did a good job establishing defensive position. And Adam Hansen has his first foul, team's fourth. Make it his second foul, team's fourth. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to play first half. 20-13. West Central area leading the Otters, who have not scored yet in the second quarter. Through the lane, Draxton takes it inside. He's fouled on the drive. Otters will put it in play from underneath. Nate Brown's coming in, and we're going to see sophomore Justin Arneson coming in also. And that foul on Chris Davison is his first. Gary Schuler is going to use a 20-second timeout. 5 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. He's making a couple of substitutions, and he wants to just have a brief instruction time with his 5 that will be on the floor on what he hopes they will accomplish out there, what he wants to accomplish. Nate Brown, Justin Arneson, Jason Drouillard, Brent Ness, and Tim Erickson, the 5 on the floor. The Otters trail by 7 with 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go in this second quarter, and they have yet to score in the second quarter of play. West Central area has scored only 3 second quarter points. Erickson off the inbounds, misses the shot. We've got a foul called. It's like Justin Arneson's going to be hit with an illegal pick. The referee said he locked him with his arm on the elbow. And Justin Arneson, the 5'9" sophomore guard, has his first foul. And that's team foul number 8. And the bonus situation existing here, so Trevor Schneeberger will shoot the 1-and-1. Adam Hansen comes out. Matt Johnson, the 6'3" junior, is in. Schneeberger, 1 out of 2 from the line. He has 8 points already tonight. Excellent offensive ball player. Hits the free throw. He's got 9. Let's try to get into double figures early in this one. 5:14 to go as he looks for his 10th point. Free throw on the way. That's off the heel. No good. And boarded by Ness. He gives it off to Tim Erickson. Fires it ahead for Brown. Nate went up high and grabbed that pass. He couldn't control it. He falls down and loses the ball. That's 5 turnovers for the Otters. West Central area also with 5. Right side on the wing. The ball in the hands of Chris Davison. Back outside. Dave Drexler, 5'11" freshman, giving it up to Schneeberger. Looks on the wing, left side of the floor to Matt Johnson. Now back to Drexler at the point. Schneeberger guarded by Tim Erickson. Schneeberger's a junior. He'll shoot it over Erickson. Rattles the cage, no good, and Drouillard gets a rebound. Ahead to Ness, right side of the floor. Brent Ness driving, going baseline, sealed off, passes it off. Drouillard takes it into the lane, draws a foul. And now Jason Drouillard will shoot 2. Team foul is the 6th against West Central area. And that foul on Chris Davison is his 2nd personal. Chris and Adam Hansen each have 2 fouls for West Central area. Drouillard, who is 0 for 2 on the line, will shoot 2 more. Jason has 2 points. He averages about 11 a game. The free throw is off. No good. So the Otters have missed all 3 of their free throw opportunities. Second one is in the air. That one is good. So Drouillard finally gets the Otters on the board in the second quarter. We've got a violation on the inbound. Matt Johnson stepped over the line as he was inbounding the ball. So the Otters get a break. They are down by 7. And the pass will be thrown in from underneath as Erickson takes it back out to Justin Arneson. Returns it to Erickson against the half-court zone. They swing it left side to Brown. Now Justin Arneson back to Nate Brown. Brown to Arneson. Right side Erickson has the good look from three-point range short. Rebound controlled by West Central area as Chad Davison brings it out. Gives to Schneeberger at midcourt. Guarded by Erickson halfway through the second quarter now. On the near side, Johnson has the basketball. The ball knocked away by Drouillard, and then we've got a foul call as Johnson trying to get it back, and that puts the bonus on. So Matt Johnson read the ball stripped away from him, tried desperately to get it back, and then he committed the foul as he grabbed the arm of the Otters' Jason Drouillard, who will shoot the one and one. Drouillard has hit 1 out of 4 from the line. He has 3 points so far tonight. 21-14. The Otters trail by 7 as Drouillard shoots and hits the front end of the bonus situation. 21-15. The Otters do not have a field goal in the second quarter. Second one is good. So Drouillard, after missing his first 3 from the line, has hit his last 3. And it's 21-16. The Otters trail by 5. Schneeberger working on Erickson. Stops the dribble. Looks left side. Gives to Drexler. Now Drexler up high. Passes it to Johnson. Guarded by Brent Ness. Johnson takes one dribble. Delivers into the lane. Davison kicks it off to Hansen. His shot rattles around no good. And Ness gets a defensive board. Goes behind the back on the dribble. Slides it ahead for Brown. Hit him in the back. Then Nate was able to control it. Back to Ness. Knocked away from him, but recovered by Justin Arneson. Arneson looks to the corner. Ness is open. He shoots in and out. Ball tipped out front, and we've got a foul coming on the rebound. And we're going to see a bonus situation here as Brent Ness is guilty of the foul on the back. And with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play, looks like West Central area's Matt Johnson is hit his ankle. He's limping off. And going to the free throw line to shoot the 1 and 1 is 6'3" junior Adam Hansen. The foul on Drouillard is his second. Heinzelman has been on the bench most of the second quarter with 3 fouls. We're going to look at Justin Retzlaff, number 53, 6'4" sophomore coming in. Free throw is good for Adam Hansen. So the Otters will have 3 sophomores in the lineup. Justin Arneson, Tim Erickson, and Justin Retzlaff. All into the ball game right now with the Otters down by 6 at 22-16. 3:20 to go in the half. And now 23-16 on the Otter Trail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard as Hansen hits the second one also. Brown takes it through 2 players and is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. And Gary Schuler mentioned on the pregame show the fact that Nate has hit 9 consecutive free throws. He has been the one bright spot at the foul line for the Otters, who have struggled to get any type of consistency from the foul line this year. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the half as Brown steps to the line, shoots, and hits. His first point. All 4 of the Otters' second quarter points have come from the charity stripe. The second one by Brown is off, and it rolls off the rim, no good. That snaps a string of 10 in a row for Nate Brown. Schneeberger brings it out of the backcourt against Erickson. Erickson's right on. Now he takes it right side. Schneeberger penetrates, pulls up, misses off the front of the rim, tipped to the corner, then knocked away off Tim Erickson and out of bounds. And you can tell the displeasure with that call. Schneeberger must be a magician down there. Inbounds pass around the three-point arc. Now the loose ball, scramble for it. This time it goes off West Central area. And the ball belongs to the Otters as Justin Arneson will throw it into Tim Erickson. Otter B team winning tonight. Ninth graders winning tonight. Ninth grade game was 47-40. B game was 66-36. Baseline feed. Justin Retzloff inside, turns and hits it at the baseline. Good job by Justin Retzloff breaking loose on the baseline and getting open. And now Justin Arneson gets a foul, some contact in the backcourt, and that'll put West Central area on the line for 2 shots, as it is the 10th team foul against the Otters, and it's Justin's second personal. And on the line, Dave Drexler, 5'11" freshman guard. 23-19. West Central area by 4. They have led by as many as 8, and Drexler makes it a 5-point lead. West Central area 10-7 on the year. The Otters at 12-4 coming into this one. Drexler's second one looks good, and it is. 6 of the 8 West Central area points in the second quarter have been scored from the line, and 4 of the 6 Otter points have been scored from the line. So each team with only 1 field goal in the second quarter. Erickson into the lane, dishing off to Brown. His 15-footer left side is in. Nate Brown with a hoop, and it's 25-21. The Otters trail by 4. Schneeberger against Erickson. Over the line, driving baseline. Rejected by Norman, and we've got a foul called. And that's going to put Schneeberger on the line. So Norman had a nice clean block. And Norman will get the personal. That is his second. Schneeberger to the free throw line. He has 9 points. He'll shoot 2. Free throw is up and good. So he's in double figures now. A 5'10" junior guard, a sharp shooting guard for West Central area with 10 points. Schneeberger's second one up and good also. 11 now. Otters trail by 6, 27-21 as Tim Erickson brings it up, facing double team, trapping pressure in the backcourt. Arneson takes the pass. Brown ahead to Retzloff, dishes inside to Norman, who is fouled and will shoot 2. He's got a bunch of fouls in his second quarter. That's the 10th foul against West Central area, and the 3rd personal on Adam Hansen. And Craig Hunter is probably going to go to the bench here for the rest of this half and get Hansen out of there. Here's Norman shooting 2. Cody's shot is in. 3 points for Cody Norman. Matt Johnson is back in. Draxton will come in. The West Central area has taken a 20-second timeout. 2:02 remaining in the first half. It's 27-22. West Central area leads by 5 on the Otter Tail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. At halftime, we invite you to stay tuned as we will be joined by David Newell, who is out for, several weeks. He may not be back until the final regular season game at Little Falls on the 28th of February. That may be pushing it, according to Coach Schuler on the pregame show. He was hoping that would be the case, and he'd be back that day. And we'll find out the nature of David's injury and how he's doing right now. And we'll do all that at halftime. Here's Norman with his second free throw. That's off the rim. Offensive rebound. Brown went up for it. He was stripped of the ball. And West Central area gets possession. Otters trail by 5 with under 2 minutes to play first half. Schneeberger brings it left side to Matt Johnson. West Central area running the offense out beyond the free throw line. Drawing that Otter defense out there. Hoping to spring somebody open down low at the baseline. Otters playing man-to-man. Schneeberger has it. 1.5 minutes remaining, first half. Right side, Matt Johnson now. Johnson guarded by Norman. Takes a dribble, looking for help. Otters with good defensive coverage. They can't find anyone. Loose ball scramble. Retzloff picks it up and gives it to Erickson. Now up the floor. Norman from Arneson. Reverse layup, good. Good job by the Otters in transition off that steal. 27-24. There's great half-court coverage in that man-to-man defense. Otters trail by 3. There's a pick by Erickson as he stripped it away from Schneeberger. Erickson misses the layup. And off the rebound, West Central area throws it away off the legs of Tim Erickson. So West Central area will get it back. Otters failed to convert. 1 minute, 1 second remaining. 27-24. West Central area leads it by 3. And the inbounds pass is taken by Schneeberger, who is guarded by Tim Erickson. Schneeberger working the dribble. Erickson just picked him a minute ago, but Schneeberger did a good job staying with him, and Tim did not get a good shot off on that break. And Schneeberger did a good job not to foul him. Top of the key now. The ball in the hands of Jeff Grout. Fires it up the lane, and the layup is good. Inside the lane, the Otter defense let a backdoor play go, and Chad Davison gets the field goal. He's got 5 points now against the zone. The 3 is no good by Brown, and the weak side rebound, or strong side rebound to Braxton. Now to the point. Erickson into the lane. Retzloff back out to Justin Arneson. Here's Tim Erickson. 20 seconds on the clock. Left side to Brown. Here's Retzloff down low and got a push inside. It's going to put Justin on the line for 2. Each team has now committed 10 team fouls in this first half, and that's Schneeberger's 3rd. So now Schneeberger and Adam Hansen each have 3 personal fouls. And with 15 seconds to go in this first half, Justin Retzloff will shoot 2. Justin has 2 points, and now 3 as he hits the free throw. Retzloff, Arneson, Erickson, Brown, and Draxton on the floor. Free throw off the iron, no good. And a foul on Brown going for the rebound, and that will put Chad Davison at the line for the 1-and-1, and Nate Brown has his first personal. Well, that'll be a 2-shot foul, rather, with each team over 10, over the 10-foul limit. West Central area will bring 6'1" junior Jake Lease in for Trevor Schneeberger. Schneeberger with 3 fouls will sit the last 14 seconds of this first half. So Schneeberger and Adam Hansen each have 3 fouls. Nick Heintzelman has sat most of the second quarter for the Otters. He, too, has 3 fouls. And here's Davison's free throw. Off the heel, no good. Chad Davison will shoot again. Otters have trailed by as many as 8 in this ball game. Right now, they're down by 4. Second one is good, so it's a 5-point lead now for West Central area. Otters have 12 seconds to work with. Erickson to Arneson, back to Tim Erickson. Bounce pass into Justin Retzloff, into the lane. Justin turns short off the front of the rim, comes out to Erickson. 18-footer is good at the buzzer. Tim Erickson hits it from the wing. He's got 7 points at the half. And the Otters trail by 3, 30-27 after intermission on the Otter Tail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Back at the West Central area high school, and at halftime, the Otters trail 30-27 to West Central area. David Newell is with us, the Otter guard, who is out with an injured wrist. For the folks watching on TV, David, you can show the, yeah, there you go. He's got the little cast on here. Okay, explain the situation. What exactly have the doctors told you?
They said I sprained it, and I should be back in about 2.5 weeks or so playing, and I have another doctor's appointment Friday morning to see where I'm at, so see what happens with that.
And it's your dominant hand, your shooting hand, your dribbling hand, and that's going to slow you down a little bit, but at least you're able to keep in pretty good shape. I imagine you can run some sprints and all that. I'm
not doing anything this week, but I'm going to get back into the running next week, and this will help out my left-handed dribbling a little bit, so that'll help.
See, you always got to find that silver lining, don't you? Now tell us how it happened. How did the injury happen, and what were your first thoughts out there as you were laying on the floor?
Well, I went up for a rebound, and I got undercut and landed on my back pretty bad. And my first thought was how much pain I was in at the moment. Hurt pretty bad, but then I don't know. I mean,
you knew something was wrong with the wrist right away, though?
Well, not necessarily. My side hurt really bad from landing on it, and then I put my wrist on to like get up, and it just sent a shooting pain through my hand. So then I knew.
And you really have been playing well. I think the DL game had a tremendous game, and you continued that at Staples. Were coming on strong. Did you feel like you were starting to really come into your own there as a player?
Yeah, I started to get in an offensive groove, which the coaches have been trying to get me to do all year, and kind of, I don't know, kind of bad timing with the injury here, coming up on playoffs too.
Okay, how is it sitting and watching now? You're sitting here watching a West Central area team with a 3-point lead at the half. That's got to be tough.
Yeah, this is tough because we're not playing our best game so far right now, and I'm already starting to lose my voice with some of these calls, but it's all right. Let's talk about this team from your perspective as a junior and a starting guard on this squad. It's an interesting blend. You've got some seniors there who have been around for a while. You've got juniors who are contributing. You've got sophomores who can step in and obviously play at this level. And
What does that do as far as practice sessions? Just some pretty spirited practices?
Yeah, our practices are really intense. Like, the varsity will scrimmage a B squad sometime, and I mean, it's really intense. There's like no talking between the teams, and it's just all out all the time. It's fun.
And what do you think about the team's chances when you come right down to it? You're in the toughest section you could possibly be in Section 3A, because to get to state, you've got to beat probably the 2 best teams in the state to get there.
And we were looking at the state thing, and if we beat those 2 games and actually do go to state, we're going to have to play the number 3 team in the first round. So we have to beat the top 3 teams in state just to get to the second round of state.
Does this team think they can do it?
Oh yeah, I think we can.
Talk about Gary Schuler, the first-year coach of the Otters, a bit, and the adjustment to his style of coaching. Obviously, when a new coach comes in, it takes a while to get comfortable, to know what he expects of you, and to know how to perform in his offense and defense. How has that transition been?
It's been really easy because he's real personable, and I mean, he's really easy to talk to, and his philosophies were kind of the same. You know, just the hard, aggressive defense, and then the offense will come, which, I mean, we're accustomed to with Bob, but I don't know. I mean, his philosophies are pretty much the same.
Okay, it looks like you guys like to play for him, so that's important.
Yeah, he's a good coach in practice and stuff, and he doesn't yell ever, you know. I mean, he's nice to you, and he'll tell it to you like a human being, you know, instead of yelling at you all the time.
He lets you know where you stand, too, though. He's pretty blunt with you.
Yeah, he's very honest. He'll let you know what you're doing wrong all the time, and I mean, even if you don't think so, he'll let you know. And yeah.
All right, David. Well, you take care of that wrist, and we hope to see you out there by that final game of the regular season. Is that the target date, really, for game action?
That game or the Crookston game, which is the game before that on a Tuesday. So I'm hoping I'll be back for either one of those games. So.
All right. Very good. All right, David Newell of the Otter boys basketball team. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have some numbers for you from the first half. The Otters trail by 3. It's 30-27 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard.
I'm going to go back in the locker room and see what's going on.
Of tonight's boys basketball contest from Barrett, West Central Area High School. Otters trailing 30-27. Peter Draxton will put the ball in play to Tim Erickson as the Otters have the first possession of this second half. Erickson, guarded by Schneeberger, enters a bounce pass to Ness on the wing, kicks it down low to Drouillard, back out to Heinzelman, drives inside, shot blocked, and a foul will put Nick on the line. Chris Davison with his 3rd personal, and that means there are 3 Knights in foul trouble. You've got Trevor Schneeberger, Adam Hansen, and Chris Davison all with 3. It's a shooting foul. Heinzelman on the line. He has 4 points. His first of 2 free throw attempts is good. He had 2 first-quarter field goals, and that's it. Sat almost the entire second quarter in foul trouble. Second one good. Heinzelman with 6, and the Otters are within a point at 30-29, and they come out pressing, and Draxton steals the inbounds, but he steps out of bounds with it. So West Central Area will throw it in again. Pass will be thrown in by Hansen if he can find anybody to get it to. Having trouble, the bounce pass taken by Davison. Now he brings it across the floor. This is Chad Davison with the basketball. Guarded by Ness. Chad Davison just over the line in time. Lost the ball on the dribble, and then Davison is hurt. Braxton picks up the loose ball. There's still a scramble for it. And the Otters have it on the wing with Drouillard. We got 3 players down in the backcourt. And there is an injured West Central Area player deep in the backcourt near the free throw line. And Coach Hunter is out there. He was scrambling for the loose ball. Chad Davison is the injured player, and he's up now. He's going to come off. And West Central Area will have to go to the bench. Otters came up with the basketball on that play, and now we'll see Dave Drexler, 5'11" freshman guard, coming in for West Central Area. Chad Davison in some pain on the bench now as they'll tend to him. Tim Erickson sends it right side to Ness, and then across the floor it comes to Draxton. Free throw line area, Heinzelman dishes down low, baseline penetration, Drouillard, a foul on Chris Davison. And that's number 4 already on Chris Davison. And we'll see Matt Johnson coming in to replace him. Jason Drouillard will shoot 2. Drouillard with 5 points. He has hit 3 out of 6 from the free throw line, including his last 3 free throws. Had a field goal in the first quarter, and this one is good. So Jason's found the rhythm at the line. 4 straight he has dropped into the hoop. And this game is tied at 30. First time we've been tied since the first quarter. And now the Otters regain the lead. It's 31-30 with 7:19 to play in the third. There's a steal by Drouillard on the inbounds. He enters it into the lane to Ness, and Brett Ness hits the turnaround shot. And the Otters all of a sudden are up by 3. And that pressure defense causing some problems for West Central area. Trevor Schneeberger, left side pass to Grout. Back to the free throw line to Johnson. Gives it to Schneeberger, top of the key. Schneeberger driving, dishing, baseline. Adam Hansen inside for 2. Good move to the basket by Adam Hansen. Hansen has his first field goal. He now has 4 points. Erickson throws it through the lane. Ness, turnaround, fadeaway, baseline, in and out. Drouillard, good board, comes up the left side with a basket. Took it underneath the hoop and used the left side of the glass to get it down. 9 points for Jason Drouillard. He leads the Otters in scoring. And with 6.5 minutes to play, third quarter, the Otters lead 35-32. Top of the key, ball in the hands of Drexler, swings it right side, Johnson to Schneeberger. Schneeberger one-on-one against Draxton now, trying to clear it out, penetrates, now dishes to the top. Matt Johnson has it. He's being watched by Heinzelman. Gives the ball to Schneeberger. Schneeberger working the dribble on Draxton. Kicks it to the corner to Matt Johnson. Johnson's guarded by Heinzelman. Otters working hard in their man-to-man half-court defense. 6 minutes left, third quarter. Otters by 3. Schneeberger has it. Working on Draxton. Double team now. Pass right side. Adam Hansen has it. Gives it back to Schneeberger. Draxton on him. Schneeberger doesn't use the dribble. Passes it off instead to Grout. Grout's guarded by Erickson. Stops the dribble. Erickson's all over him. Now the throw left side to Matt Johnson. It's back to Schneeberger. We've got a foul called on Draxton as the screen was set by Grout, and Peter was intent on covering Schneeberger and ran him down. So Peter has his second personal. That's team foul number 1 in the second half. And with 5.5 minutes to play third quarter, West Central area will put it in play. They trail by 3. It's 35-32, Otters. Schneeberger on the drive. Draxton recovers. Now back beyond the three-point arc. Schneeberger has it. Delivers a bounce pass to Drexler. Comes up high to Grout. Grout guarded by Erickson. Right side on the wing at Schneeberger. Schneeberger against Draxton. Schneeberger takes it baseline. Heinzelman helps out. We've got a foul and a basket. Schneeberger gets the hoop, and Heinzelman gets the foul. That's 13 for Schneeberger. The foul on Heinzelman is his 4th. And now Cody Norman will come off the bench and replace Heinzelman in the lineup. And Nick was just standing with his arms straight up, gave up the shot, and gets a foul call. And it's 35-34. Otters by 1 as West Central area's Trevor Schneeberger steps to the line looking for his 14th point, and he misses. Trevor struggled from the line. He's hit 4 out of 7 free throws. Norman got the rebound on that miss. Erickson to the corner. Draxton from 18, short. And it's boarded by West Central area as Schneeberger brings it up after taking the pass from Matt Johnson. Under 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Schneeberger's pass out to Drexler. Between the circles up high, guarded by Ness. Schneeberger has it now. He's working on Draxton, left side of the floor. Schneeberger up beyond the three-point arc. Drives to the baseline. Double team pressure. Missed the shot. Ness clears it on the defensive end and kicks it ahead to Erickson. Up the left sideline. Down low to Drouillard. Fires it through the lane and it's intercepted. Hit the bottom of the net and it was picked off by Jeff Grout. And that's 9 Otter turnovers. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Now the official's going to take the ball and get the net back down as the ball crossed midcourt. As the ball on the pass through the lane hit the bottom of the net, and that flipped it up over the rim. Nate Brown is in. Pete Draxton comes out. And the pass will be thrown in near side at midcourt by Jeff Grout. Grout, the 5'10 senior, inbounds to Schneeberger. The junior guard, Trevor Schneeberger, gets a screen, takes it right side, penetration baseline, brings it back out, bounce pass stolen by Ness. West Central area's got their 11th turnover. Here's Norman at the other end, and it won't fall. But he is fouled, and Cody Norman will shoot 2. And Matt Johnson has his second personal, and that is team foul number 3. Craig Hunter is standing right next to Gary Schuler practically on the Fergus Falls side of the floor to make his feelings known about that one. There's Cody Norman on the free throw line. He has 5 points, has hit 1 out of 2 from the line, and will shoot 2 here. And it's good. 4:04 remaining third quarter. Otters lead it by a basket, 36-34. Second one on the way is short. Tipped in the lane and grabbed by Norman. Loose ball scramble, picked up by Matt Johnson. Johnson is going to be fouled by Nate Brown. And that's team foul number 3 on the Otters. And West Central area will put it in play against that good pressure defense of the Otters. Otters causing them some problems. Matt Johnson, bounce pass knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Fergus Falls. Off Nate Brown, evidently. West Central area looking to inbounds the ball against that tough man-to-man pressure. Full court. They can't find anyone. There's a 5 count. Boy, that Otter defense is just playing tremendously. And that pressure over the full court. They are all over the West Central players. There is no breathing room. Pass comes out to Tim Erickson. Otters lead it by 2. Left side, Ness hits the heel. Boarded by Schneeberger, the long rebound. Brown will pick him up in the backcourt. Schneeberger dribbles it ahead, passes it off. Johnson wants 3. That's off the heel. And on the rebound, Cody Norman blocks out Hansen and comes away with it. Tim Erickson, 3-point area, penetrating left side of the lane. Kicks it to Ness, bluffs the shot, fires it inside. Norman grabs it, in traffic, shot off the rim. And Johnson comes up with a defensive board. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Schneeberger against Brown. Here's Schneeberger turning to his right, keeping the dribble going. Right side feed, 3-point arc. Oh, he's got a man open for a moment, but he couldn't get it to Grout. Drexler feeds Schneeberger. 3 minutes left. There, he found Grout open, but he missed the shot. Erickson gets the rebound. Good job by Grout to get open and by Schneeberger to find him. Corner shot by Brown won't fall. Norman misses the rebound attempt, and now it's cleared out of there by West Central area. 2:45 to go, third quarter. Hansen out to Johnson. Johnson wanted to pass it off to Schneeberger. Brown denied it from the corner. Grout misses the 3-point attempt. Hansen at the free throw line. Back out, Grout with a 3. That's no good, and Ness has the weak side board. The Otters want a timeout. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. This will be a 20-second timeout. 2:25 to go in the third. It's 36-34. The Otters lead it by 2 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Thursday night, the Otters are at Moorhead, where they will face the Spuds, and we'll have that game for you on 1250 KBRF AM. Our pregame coverage will begin at 7:15. The Otters beat the Spuds 77-71 when they played in Fergus Falls a couple of weeks ago. We look forward to bringing you that game on Thursday night. Spuds ranked number 8 in Class 4A last week. We'll see where they are in this week's poll when it comes out on Thursday. Otters by 2. They have the ball. Justin Arneson in there now. Into the lane. The pass to Ness. He missed the shot. Gets his rebound in traffic and is fouled by Matt Johnson and will shoot 2. And Matt Johnson has his third foul. And now Chad Davison is going to come back in. And good to see Chad coming back into the ball game. Brendan Gies will come in also. Erickson gets a break for the Otters. Johnson will come out for West Central area, and Brent Ness is at the line. Brent has 2 points. They came earlier here in the third quarter. Free throw off the iron, no good. Otters have hit 11 free throws. Second one won't go. Schneeberger controls it down low. 11 free throws have gone in out of 20, just over 50%. So the Otters continue to struggle at the line. Arneson guarding Drexler. Drexler passes off to Schneeberger as we go on to the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Schneeberger in the corner, Brown on him. Bounce pass down low, outside the lane. Davison passes it out. The shot from the corner is short by Grout. The offensive rebound is there, and it's good by Chad Davison, who has 8 points, and we are tied at 36 apiece. 5th time the game has been tied. Brendan Gies delivers it across the floor. They kick it inside. Drew Yard from Ness, penetrating, missing. Ness, bank shot, no good. 2 shots in tight, and they couldn't get it to fall, and now West Central area has possession and an opportunity to get the lead back. Drexler, top of the key, knocked away. Arneson saves it, but it's recovered by West Central area. Schneeberger delivers a baseline feed. Davison overshoots the basket, and Gies comes up dribbling with a weak side rebound. And he dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. 1:13 to go, 3rd quarter. West Central area's Jeff Grout will come out. Chad Davison will pass it into the ball game is number 24, Tim Moline, a 5'11 junior. Craig Hunter's used a lot of players. Here's Chad Davison, blocked by Brent Ness at the baseline. Ness has his 2nd personal, and that is team foul number 4 against the Otters. Each team now with 4 team fouls. Cody Norman re-enters the lineup. Jason Drouillard comes out. Peter Draxton is going to be sent back in, but not quite yet. Now Schneeberger having trouble finding someone. Finally gets it into Chad Davison, right-hand corner. Down to a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Moline with the basketball out against Brendan Gies. Stops the dribble. Pass comes to Schneeberger. Out near midcourt. Left side feed, Adam Hansen. Hansen looks back to Chad Davison. Right side into the hands of Moline. 45 seconds to play, 3rd quarter. Brown is on Schneeberger. Schneeberger driving. Norman helping out. Now Schneeberger rejected by Norman. And Ness picks up the ball. Ahead to Nate Brown. Brown will set it to Arneson at the point. Right side to Gies. Tied at 36. Here's Brown. Arneson back to Nate Brown. Brown gives it back to Justin Arneson. Swings it right side to Gies. Brendan Gies will run the offense now at the point. Down to 15 to go. Brown back to Gies. Across the floor to Arneson. Gives it back to Gies. Looks to Arneson. Driving in. Takes the shot from 18 off the rim. On the rebound, it's pulled down by West Central area. Schneeberger, 3-pointer off the rim. No good at the buzzer. We are dead even after 3 quarters of play on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. It's 36 apiece. The Otters and West Central area. The Otters outscoring West Central area 9-6 in that 3rd quarter. Our 3rd quarter wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. Regulation play. This game is even at 36 apiece. I know Gary Schuler has used 2 20-second timeouts, and I know that Craig Hunter has used 1 20 and 1 full. I don't think Coach Schuler has used a full yet. 36 apiece. 8 minutes on the clock, and the clock running now as the West Central area has the first possession of this 4th quarter. Moline and Grout, Schneeberger and Chad Davison, and Adam Hansen on the court. Pass into the lane, knocked away. Otters come up with a steal. They're trying to get it inside to Schneeberger, but the Otters stole it away. Otters will start the 4th with Arneson, Draxton, Erickson, Norman, and Ness on the floor. Remember, Heinzelman's on the bench with 4 fouls. Into the lane. Norman turning inside too hard with his shot, and the board comes down to West Central area. Here comes Jeff Grout. Now he'll slow it up on the wing. Gives it off to Schneeberger. Bluffs the 3. Takes it into the top. Backs up on the dribble. Now gets a screen. Penetrating into the lane. Lets it fly. That's off the heel and boarded by Ness. Quickly ahead on the right side to Arneson. Cuts into the lane. Arneson all the way to the hole. Layup good. Justin Arneson. His first basket. And the Otters are on top by 2. It's 38-36. We have 6:45 to play in the ball game. Schneeberger will run the offense against Draxton. Otters playing half-court man-to-man. Their defense has been tough. Right side pass. Moline has it. Arneson on him. Back to Schneeberger. Schneeberger. Bounce pass to Moline. Moline kicks it to the corner to Grout. Fires it inside. Wanted to go to Hansen, but it was intercepted by Cody Norman. 14 turnovers. Draxton to Erickson to Draxton. 18 feet out. Now Erickson at the top. Returns it to Draxton. Gives to Arneson. Down low baseline Ness. Looks back out to Justin Arneson. Lobs it into Norman. Kicks it to the corner to Ness. One dribble. Lets it fly from the outside. That's off. Boarded by Chad Davison. Now here's Schneeberger. Walking it out of the backcourt on the dribble. Schneeberger guarded by Draxton. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the ball game. Otters lead it by 2. Every possession so critical in a game like this. At the very least, you want to get a high percentage shot. You want to work it around in your offense and get a good shot. Schneeberger driving and is fouled by Draxton. Team foul number 5 against the Otters. Braxton has his 3rd personal. There will be no shots here. West Central area has 4 team fouls, so it could come down to a shooting contest from the line down the stretch, too, if both teams get in the bonus. Grout comes out. Drexler is in, the 5'11 freshman. He takes the inbounds pass, so it's Drexler, Moline, and Schneeberger, the guards. Hansen and Chad Davidson underneath. There's an air ball by Schneeberger. The ball saved by Davison and then saved again by West Central area. And it comes into Arneson. Arneson, 1 speed, and that's full speed on the break, and he lays it in. There's no slowing Justin Arneson down when he gets ahead of steam like that. He's got 4 points in this 4th quarter, the only points of the quarter for either team, and the Otters have a 40-36 lead on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Pass is kicked into Drexler. Back beyond the 3-point arc. Schneeberger guarded by Braxton on the wing, and that man-to-man deep. To the corner. Now Schneeberger brings it back out on the wing. He's being double-teamed. The pressure, and Arneson almost got it. He is so quick. You heard the phrase cat-like quickness. Well, that applies to Justin Arneson. There's no doubt about it. Left side penetration. Schneeberger on the wing to the corner. Stops the dribble. In trouble now. He shouldn't have picked that one up so early. Now he bounces it down low to Moline. Sealed off at the baseline. Kicks it out. Davison misses from the baseline. Brouillard gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Arneson, ahead to Erickson. Down low to Ness. Baseline penetration, lays it up, no good. Tipped out, battle for possession. Draxton finally comes away with it. He'll set it to Arneson, 3-point area. Erickson down to the baseline to Ness. Kicks it back out. Arneson looks at the hoop, passes it up, now gives to Erickson. Down low to Brouillard. To the point to Draxton, swings it right side, Arneson. 4 minutes left in the ball game. The Otters lead it by 4. It's 40-36. Here's Draxton off the feet and a foul on Chad Davison. Nice setup by Ness. Draxton taking it to the hole, drawing the foul from Davison. And we have a timeout taken. We'll break for a minute with 3:57 to go. The Otters lead it 40-36. We have 3 fulls, and he's got 1 full and 1:20. Well, after the timeout by West Central area, the Otters will have 3 full timeouts left, and West Central area 1:20 and 1 full timeout. At the free throw line, Peter Draxton. Peter will shoot the 1-and-1. He has not scored yet tonight. Peter averages around 7 a game for the Otters. They lead by 4, and Draxton hits the heel, no good. We'll get another one. Otters as a team have now hit 11 out of 21 from the line. Peter makes it 12 of 22. That's his first point. And the Otters lead by 5. They have held West Central without a point here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, the ball in the hands of Chris Davison, delivers to the baseline. Chad Davison misses. Brouillard blocked him out on the rebound and gets it. Ahead to Ness on the wing. Ness back out. Erickson, right side, Arneson. Here's Draxton swinging it left side to Erickson. Back to Draxton on the wing. Kicks it out to Arneson. Across the floor to Tim Erickson. Looks into the lane. Brouillard in tight. Turns, shoots off the rim, and he grabs his own board. Brouillard fights his way up. Doesn't get it down, but he does draw the foul. And he will shoot 2. And that foul is on Chad Davison. It is his 3rd, and Jason Brouillard will shoot 2. Jason has 9 points. He has hit 5 straight from the free throw line after missing his first 3. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Otters by 5, 41-36 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. What a defensive half for the Otters. They gave up only 6 third-quarter points. They have allowed none in this 4th quarter. West Central area has 6 points in the half. We played a quarter and a half plus. Brouillard hits them both. He has hit 7 straight from the line, and he has 11 points, and the Otters lead it by 7. It's 43-36. There's Draxton all over Schneeberger. Now the pass comes up high, gets it back. Schneeberger guarded by Draxton. Schneeberger driving, 1 dribble, then off. 3 minutes to play. Otters by 7, their biggest lead. Baseline penetration, and finally, a basket. Chris Davison has the first points of the fourth quarter, and it took 5 minutes for West Central area to get the first points of the fourth quarter. 43-38, Otters by 5. They have the ball with 2:40 to go. Drew Yard right side into the lane. Braxton puts it up, banks it in. Peter has his first field goal. He's got 3 points. Now up the floor. Chris Davison takes it in against Ness. Rejected by Ness, and then out of bounds off Drew Yard. And the Otters will go. They're going to call a jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball. That means that the Otters will get it. Otters will get it off that jump ball call. And with 2.5 minutes to play now, West Central area is going to use another timeout. We'll break for a minute. Okay, well, there is no timeout. Everybody was getting ready for the timeout, except there's one problem. The officials let him throw the ball in. So the Otters brought it up the floor, and West Central area was half of them were on the bench, and they started hustling out to play defense. Braxton misses. And the rebound by West Central area. Here's Schneeberger, and now the timeout. So with 2:05 remaining in the ballgame, a timeout taken by West Central area. We'll break for 1 minute. The Otters lead at 45-38.
Move your feet! Make them work! Make them work! Make them work! Work them work, Peter! Help, hurry on!
Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game as West Central area is in possession here. 45-38. Here's a 3 on the way. And they nailed the 3. What a key 3 by Dave Drexler. 45-41. The lead is 4. Heinzelman is back in the ball game, playing with 4 fouls. First time he's been out there in the fourth quarter. Here's Erickson. He's bumped by Schneeberger, and that puts the bonus on. And Schneeberger has his 4th. So now Schneeberger and Chris Davison each have 4 fouls. And with 1:32 remaining, Tim Erickson will shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. Erickson has 7 points, all of them in the first half. And here is his first free throw opportunity of the night. Otters are 14 of 25 from the line, and he gets it. Ooh, bounced off the rim, hit the glass, and then bounced in. That's 8 for Tim. Into the lineup is Jeff Grout, 5'10" senior for West Central area. He'll replace Chris Davison, who has 4 fouls. Grout needs to foul. He's one of the guys that doesn't have any. I'm sure that's why he's in there. Erickson hits the second one. He's got 9 points. So the Otters now lead it by 6. The Otters have 1 foul to give here. 1.5 minutes to go. Schneeberger driving, passing it off. Chad Davison, 15-footer, good look and a good shot, and he gets it down. Davison with 10 points. It's 47-43, 1:15 to go. The Otters lead it by 4. Here's Braxton on the near side. The Otters want a timeout. 1:11 left. The score on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. The Otters 47, the Knights 43.
Keep the guy in front of us. Help! Come on!
West Central area has 1 timeout left. The Otters have 2. We have 1:05 to play. The Otters have the ball and a 4-point lead. And the Knights are going to have to put them on the line early on here. Under 1 minute to go. Erickson to Braxton. Braxton returns it to Erickson. Now the pass into the lane and the baseline drive and the basket by Ness. Just his second hoop of the night, but that one puts the Otters up by 6. Now Schneeberger brings it up against Braxton. Driving, dishing baseline. Chad Davison, nice baseline penetration on the hoop. West Central area needs 4 more points, though. The Otters break the press easily. Heinsohn, and they need to foul. Erickson up high, under 30 seconds to go. To the baseline, Ness takes it in, draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2. And that foul on Chad Davison is his 4th. And now Ness will go to the line, and Brent has struggled on the line. Yeah, the Otters are going to use a timeout here. Or no, West Central area is going to use a timeout here. 24.5 seconds remaining in the ball game. We'll break for a minute. It's 49-45. The Otters lead it by 4. Well, we have 24.5 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Otters have Brent Ness at the line. He will shoot 2. Brent has 4 points. He is 0 for 2 at the line. The Otters are up by 4, and Brent misses everything. Otters have hit 16 of 27 from the line. They're letting them hear it, aren't they? Second one up. That's short off the rim and tipped to the corner and out of bounds off West Central area. Last touch by Adam Hansen, and a break for the Otters there. 22-2 left. Braxton will pass it in. No, Ness will pass it in from underneath on the offensive end. Pass overthrown, but chased down by Erickson out near midcourt. And now we've got a foul near midcourt that'll put Erickson on the line for the 1-and-1. That is the 9th foul. Last time the bonus will be put on. Because on the 10th foul, of course, it goes to a 2-shot situation. Dave Drexler with the foul. And here's Tim Erickson looking to get into double figures. Tim had 7 first-half points. He has hit 2 of 2 from the line in the second half to give him 9 on the night. And his sprung into the 1-and-1 here is good. He's in double figures with 10. And now West Central area will bring Jake Lease in, the 6'1 junior. Adam Hansen will come out. Adam has 4 fouls tonight. That's why he's coming out. Erickson with his second free throw opportunity. It is good. Timeout taken by the Otters. 20 seconds left. It is 51-45. The Otters lead it by 6. Will return to West Central Area High School in 1 minute.
1, 2, 3.
Well, we have 20 seconds remaining in the ball game here. The Otters lead it by 6. West Central area will throw it in. The Otters have the only timeout left. West Central area is out of timeouts. They need a 3 here. Here's Schneeberger beyond the 3-point arc, now dishing back out. Here's the Grout on the far side. He'll shoot a 3 over Erickson. He hits that 3. It's a 3-point ball game. No timeouts left for West Central. They got a foul right away, and they do. They put Erickson on the line with 2.4 to go. But that is also the 10th foul against the West Central area, so it's a 2-shot foul situation. And it is a 2-shot foul for Erickson. Of course, with the bonus, if it were the bonus and he missed the first, you'd have a shot at the tie. But with 2 shots, Erickson gets a chance, 2 chances by hitting the 4-point lead and making it a 2-possession game, and he hits the first one. And now the Otters will take a timeout. And Gary Schuler probably wants to tell them one thing and one thing only, and that is after the free throw, whether he misses it or makes it, don't do anything. They can't beat us unless they hit a 3 and we foul them. And he's probably saying just leave him alone. We'll take a 30-second break, all right? Back in 30 for the conclusion.
Don't even start. If they make it, just let it go. It's less than 5 seconds to go. The only thing is it's 3 and a pop. Okay? Just let it go. It's 3.
Good advice. Don't even guard them. That's good advice. That's what he's stand right over there. That's right.
You guys can be in there on the
That goes stand down the corner. Well, Gary Schuler's words to his team, don't even guard them. Erickson misses. West Central area rebound. Schneeberger guns it at the buzzer. Off the glass. Ball game is over. And a good battle here tonight in the West Central area gym as the Otters prevail 52-48 on the Otter Tail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard.